How are other cryptocurrency exchanges going to react when SafeMoon's own exchange comes out? Are they going to be okay with it? Are they going to work alongside them? Or are they going to be totally vindictive and try and do everything they can to distance themselves and just try and separate themselves and moving forward? Well, we got a very interesting theory. This is from a member of the SafeMoon community. I want to go ahead and get on into that. This is from Maddie Ice, and I had heard them over on the SafeMoon After Dark last night. I reached out to them because I thought it was a very interesting point, and I just wanted them to re-elaborate on what it is that they had said. So this is what was mentioned. There's a bank here in Oklahoma that has a crypto division. The bank is Vast Bank. Their customers put buy requests in on the bank app, but on the backside, the order is fulfilled by Coinbase. My theory is that once the SafeMoon Connect is completed, it will allow us to partner with exchanges that won't actually have to hold SafeMoon, but rather they would route those orders back to our exchange, and that way it always hits our blockchain and we get universal volume, but it appears to the user that they bought it on Coinbase, KuCoin, Robinhood, etc. Okay, so quick side note, I am not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I encourage you guys to go do your own research on this. So when he's talking about SafeMoon Connect, that could be definitely an element that comes into play here. I'm looking at it more as just the SafeMoon Exchange itself being rolled out. And I think that what is so important about this is that with this approach, the exchanges wouldn't really have a hot wallet. Everything would just be routed back through to the SafeMoon side. So the idea of having to have liquidity backing these different exchanges, that basically goes out the window. So when you look at things like the Bitmart hack, guess what? They had a hot wallet, they had actual SafeMoon that they had purchased and had stored on there, and then they were continuously doing these buyings on things. And lo and behold, there's a security breach. They got stolen funds out of their exchange, and now everyone's just kind of left holding the bag as they're waiting for them to do this big buyback. So if you go this route, it puts all of the focus on SafeMoon as its own independent self. And then you're handling each transaction on a case-by-case basis. This helps mitigate a lot of the risk for the centralized exchanges, whether it be Coinbase or KuCoin, etc., and a Binance. And on top of it, they get to take their own cut because they have their own transaction fees that they charge. And if people are wanting to pay those fees, then they can do so. So this is an example using a real-life bank, which is Vast Bank, that was mentioned inside of this video. And they had routed through Coinbase. So there might be premium fees. It might give a little bit more of an opportunity that's there. I'm not saying that this is necessarily going to be the case. Maybe there will be some sort of an exception to where transaction fees will be mitigated down a little bit for like a whitelisted setup with the exchanges. And, for example, you could still potentially have a hot wallet for these exchanges, but the amount of funds that are in them is constantly shuffling and it's minimal. So it would do high level trading volume through that wallet, but the amount of SafeMoon that would exist at any one given point in time would be dramatically less, because as soon as an order comes in, it would basically purchase the SafeMoon, set it up in the hot wallet, distribute it over to their wallet holders, and then vice versa. Okay? So then you would still have to have all these different private keys be established. I don't know if they would have those set up on-chain or off-chain. I think ideally they would still be a form of on-chain mechanics. So then the next big risk that you would have is a big data breach for the centralized exchanges, since they technically would hold your private keys, and then those would be independent wallets. So instead of it being one hot wallet, I guess it technically opens up the door to another set of problems, which is these independent wallets. Unless this was being used through a decentralized application, like, for example, Coinbase does have a centralized exchange. They also have the Coinbase wallet, which is more on the decentralized side. And so it's more independent. There's different ways that this could be approached. This is one way that is already being handled with a real bank. So theoretically, this could play in, whether it is with the centralized exchanges or if it's with other banking institutions. And personally, I really like this idea. I think that there's a lot of appeal to it, But, the other thing to take into consideration too is that all the reflections that are being earned and doing the calculations and the tokenomics, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff and trying to update your website if you just simply have established these wallets for independent wallet holders, and you're just making the transactions of purchasing and selling going through the SafeMoon blockchain ecosystem itself. You're just handling those orders as an intermediary. So let me know what you guys think about this idea. I think it's very interesting at the very least. And a quick shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor, Troy Smothers, 1010 Buns, and wait, did I miss one? No, I think that was it. And also thank you to our YouTube members. You can click the join button down below if you'd like to join that. And also, we do have some merch available. You can check out details below on that. And I do sell NFTs. And these things have been selling like hotcakes. I got 4 that have already sold. I keep doubling the price every time I mint a new one. All 4 of these have sold. I have one that's currently available for sale. This is A Dream is Born, and it is for 1.6 million SafeMoon. So, yes, I understand that that's a decent amount of money, guys. If you're interested in NFTs, it is up there for you. My next one that I mint, I'm going to mint for double the price. So thank you guys so much. I have referral links in the description if you want to get free crypto or free stock. And also, if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We could use your support. Click the thumbs up like button. That does help us out in the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. I hope you have a great day. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.